Top right. In this best of 5 winners match. Gonna be playing the Protoss. The PvT. It is Clem. Taking on the Red Terran in the bottom left, we've got ByuN. Shin waits in the decider match for whoever loses here. The winner will cement themselves into the round of 8 alongside Max Pax and Cure from Group A yesterday. Let's see who this is going to be taking favor right now. What's for lunch? Nothing. I do not have lunch. I had like a instant noodles for. Well, I mean, I guess that was my lunch, instant noodles. But I had that before I started the stream, and an apple as well. Very minimal, very minimal meal today. Pro coming up the high ground to see a little of what's going on here. And go nibbling at the SCV, so some damage being done. Curious what Clem's win rate in PvT versus TvT is. There's not really a comparison you can make because his TvT, he's never played PvT at the same time he's played PvT, right? So any win rate is going to be from like a different period of his career. So it's going to be a little funky, I guess. I do think overall he wins more PvT than he did in TvT. Like TvT really has that. TvT didn't play to Clem's strengths, where I think there's a lot of comeback potential, and that good micro can't always get you out of those situations, and I think that those are the strengths that Clem plays to a lot of the time. And when he played to those strengths in PvT, he can actually make his strengths really shine compared to what he can make them do when it's Terran versus Terran instead, so... So yeah, I think he, yes, I do think it's a case of... I think his PvT is better, but it's also hard to say, because like I say, maybe, like, the games and the meta he plays in has a big impact as well, right? So, yeah, it's a fun question. It's a fun question with no good answer from me. Well, the best kind of question, huh? He would have won EWC if he didn't get kicked out early. Yes, if he didn't lose, he would have won. It's a shame because if he just realized that sooner, he could have just tried to win the series that he lost in instead. Yeah, I would have been I would have, you know, I actually would have expected the world champion to have picked up on that strategy as well. Can we still say Protoss is Clem's off-race? I mean, you can, but it does have very different connotations to when you talk about the off-race of anybody else, right? Like, he plays it so much it doesn't feel like an off-race anymore. It is his main race versus Terran, but like, versus Terran it's his main race, but it is still his off-race overall, because he still plays Terran in the majority of his matchups, right? Double bit of mine coming across. Just have the blink is going to finish very soon as each tank, the Marines, continue to come about. If ByuN manages to win, you'll put $50 to WardiTV. Wow, okay. Let's go, ByuN. Do. What's that? I'm getting word Clem is disqualified. Unbelievable. Wow. I just can't believe this would happen. Well, it's okay. He's still going to be able to play the decider match. I'm getting word it's a minor disqualification instead of a major disqualification. So good on Clem for not doing anything too bad. Yeah. Yeah, the abuse of power, guys. The abuse of power. Couple stores going to get through. Going to get rid of that Widow Mine, so that will go down. Temple Archive still coming up. The Gateway building. Nexus and the Immortal coming online as well. We have a push forward here from ByuN. So he's going to go for a little bit of a journey. Attempt to see just what exactly is going on. The mine will get picked off, so the mine drop doesn't really do much. Good defense there by Clem so far. Stalkers get there, going to see that cyclone going down as well. Continue to settle just for a couple of moments, so getting joined up. Seeing what we can do. The medevac pulling a couple of things back. Means the tanks continue to come over. Just gonna have ourselves a few moments of still settling ourselves in here. And Stim Combat Shield and the +1 upgrade coming through. The storm coming up, the charges on the way. The Immortals continue to gather. We do head on over to the sides a little bit. As just defensive setup from Clem looking good. ByuN probably not going to try and do too much until the upgrade's finished. Stim Combat and Bio, +1, sorry, for the Bio is all very much so on the way and very far along already, so continue to make some progress there. Fire's going to be there, a couple stalkers getting pushed back. The Side Storm is going to be finishing the charge halfway done. Again, Ghost Academy coming up, the extra barracks coming in. We do have ByuN just poised to kind of keep those stalkers from getting forward and do much. We're obviously about to have Storm now out on the field, so Storm available from Clem. That's going to be a major, major aid to him as well, you would expect. Can see the Robo Bay coming through. Continue to get settled. Banshee going to get into the back of this base, and we're actually going to see a couple of probes already starting to drop down, so again, a little bit of damage being done right off the bat as we can get a few shots off. Banshee will fall. Additional warpins coming in. Zealots and the High Templar come through. We have the Forge, we have the Robo Bay coming on the line as the Armory will be building. Add an Engineering Bay onto that as well. A couple of Vikings also in production. See the couple of Vikings out to that left-hand side, trying to see what else is potentially going on at the moment. So a lot of Zealot Stalker stepping forward. The Immortals coming. The High Templar stepping through as well. Tank's gonna get sieged. Bang, bang. Gonna get some good shots off initially as well, so that works quite nicely for now. One storm coming down, a couple of Vikings getting hit as well. The siege tanks absolutely taking some damage. One more storm coming into play. Since see the command center getting knocked down. It's a cancel, so Clem able to slow down the fourth base from ByuN. And Clem just doing what Protoss can really do at this stage of the game, which is step onto the map and really own a lot of these positions and shut down a lot of these locations. He's actually doing a very good job of that and putting himself in a great position there initially. It's going to be seeing the Bio coming through. Storm on the Marines is going to be lovely as well. Very nice. I still gathers together. What's up, Adam Protoss? How you doing? Thank you so much for the 50-month resub. Timeshare flies. Yes, it does. Yeah, I'm having that feeling all year long. It's honestly, I feel like in 2.5 weeks, gonna be post-wedding for me, and then I feel like the year might slow down, because I feel like I've been counting down to it all year. Well, the observer just setting about, the Zealot Stalker, the High Templar moving around as well. The High Templar, sorry, the Bio and the Ghost going to look to do some work there, but then Clem hits from the left side. That's what ByuN is not ready for. Has to come running across right here to try and save himself from that army. Command center there, going to have to lift off. Planetary obviously was trying to be morphed in. Can't chase down the ramp because of the storm. ByuN just kind of having to split and defend multiple locations. Clem's dealing with this very well so far himself. Again, forced the lift off on that CC and is just happy to step away for a moment right there. So doesn't feel like he needs to do much else, for now at least. Clem just attacks in. He just executed this entire attack extremely well. He knew when to pull back. He put himself in a good position at the right time as well. And Clem is going to take the opening game here against ByuN with a 1-0 advantage in the back right side. The red Terran player is going to be ByuN, down a game against Clem in the top left-hand corner. Just settle ourselves into game number 2. Here on Pylon. Don't know why Terrans don't just learn PvP to play against Clem. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Oh! Let me get my stream elements open so I can read that properly, because it's a little small on my screen. Give me a moment. Veiled Fury, thank you so much for the £25 donation. Super generous. Says your request for funding has been approved by the Hive Owners Association. Thank you so much for the 25, mate. Like I say, appreciate the support, and thank you for supporting the stream and the tournaments. Thank you so much. Appreciate the generosity. Thank you for making the sellout section worthwhile. It's always nice, isn't it? You sell out a teeny bit, people respond. Love it. Thank you so much. Genuinely appreciate it. And I hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you once again. Grenibus and the Stalker are Twilight Council, a choice from Clem, no surprises there. We know he loves to play with the Blink, and that's kind of just what we expect this series to be from him. Lots of Blink Stalkers, and getting set up into good positions, allowing himself to get into some good places as the TLDR of it all. Just have the Stalker coming back across to the other side of the map. Stepping over there for the moment. Ripper and Hellions going to try and poke at the front, try to see a little bit of what is potentially up for grabs for a moment or two, but honestly not really too much going on just yet. Just have ourselves a starport, swapping back over to VTech Lab. A couple of Reapers poke through. The Stalkers will obviously be able to deflect those and keep them out of track. The Banshee getting cloaking, and ByuN with the tank as well. So again, a lot of aggressive high-power units in the early stages already. Just got a couple of Stalkers gathering up. Charge not far from finishing. It's about halfway done. And Banshee tank, Marine cloaking, all coming through. Next in the Robo facility coming about. Charge on the way. Can we settle into next few moments here and see what our plan is gonna be. You can see the Banshee, the tank and Marines all continuing up. Take a couple of moments. Banshee gets some shots off, a little bit of damage being done. Nicely done so far. Some good work for the moment here. As you have the couple of probes going down, we will have that blink continuing to come through. Gateway probes all coming up. The tank, the Marine, the barracks coming online as well. Zealot Stalker Sentry just gathers on that high ground. Still the army of ByuN looking for the opportunity to maybe get in position and try find an opening here. Does he want to push? I mean, he's got Stimmin +1 behind this now. Begins to bring that through. And Stim Pack, Combat Shield, +1 attack, bit of everything on the way. Link really is just about to finish as the Temple Archives is finishing momentarily. You've got a Forge on the way out as well. Still got those upgrades building. Stimpack, Combat Shield, and +1 coming by right now. The couple of Medivacs will be building it as well. We just have the Blink about to finish. Storm and the upgrades continue through as well. Just sitting back. What is noteworthy about ByuN right now, 5 barracks, no third base. He's looking to hit the 2 base all in. Clem is going to have Storm to help him deal with that. He's not far from getting his own upgrades either, which would obviously help too. The whole point of this build from ByuN is to be, you know, he wants to basically try and hit in a moment where Clem's not going to have what he needs to, you know, fight back against it. So it's likely the situation we're seeing build up right now is the Marine Marauder coming over. Oh, guys, I gotta go answer the door, sorry. I'll be right back ASAP. Ah! Back into a fight. Apparently Clem is winning this. No, I missed it. God damn it. Why do people deliver parcels at the worst possible time every time? Never lucky. Someone on the ram. Tank sieged. There's a lot of zealots, tanks, and siege. Storms available. Pretty vanilla fight. Rip. Time for some tank evacs. I always wondered what it would be like if you could lift a siege tank, but then it drops out unsieged. It's probably still very OP. Probably still very OP because you're obviously still getting the ability to remove, you know, an immobile unit. Let's see if you're gonna settle down. Now we're going to proxy this. Proxy's in a good place. Probe is not going to come and check across fort. So both barracks going down toward the middle of the map. I keep forgetting the tank evac era. It was in such a weird period of StarCraft 2, right? Because that's such a strange point in time. Like, what a weird world that we lived through. Tanks can shoot from the medevacs without being dropped. Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a balanced suggestion. I love it. What if, you know, Terrans always have an issue with money. They could always do with more stuff. What if you actually have just an upgrade that lets medevacs spawn? When you build a medevac, it spawns with a tank inside of it. Wouldn't that be nice? It's not going anywhere for ByuN just yet, as Clem has a Zealot. It's going to drop the expansion down. This is now going to be Marines, so expanding into some Marine pressure. We'll see how that fares. Marine's going to be poking away. Paladin taking some damage. The Zealot coming through as well. Probe's going down. Stalker still pulling back over. Again, the Marines coming around. The factory is about to finish as well. Should be researched to delay it a little. Okay. Like, if it needs balancing, it might not be that strong, you know? It might not be that strong. Who knows? Remember when Proxy T-Rex is good? ByuN's been Proxy Rexing a lot lately. He changes up what the proxy is based on his he kind of chases. He figures out what the proxy is based on what the Protoss does. In this situation, Clem didn't expand right away, so he went Marines. I do feel like that's one of the weaker variants. Doesn't really get to do much from there. This really just kind of got shot down kind of easily, no? Not ideal. Make energy overcharge lock behind warp gate research. Or to make sentries worse. That literally only nerfs early sentries and oracles, no? To be fair, oracles are very good right now. Use the healing shrine, actually get some health back on the store, because it won't regenerate the shields, but the health bars get filled back up again. As ByuN is in really not the greatest of spots, guys. There's a Woodermine burrow at the front that will buy us time. We could sacrifice the Zealot. I think that's a very reasonable thing to do here. That goes down, we get the Woodermine Command Center. Building on the third location. If Clem steps down there, that's the easiest cancel he's ever going to find, but he's not going to, because who the hell presumes a third CC is going to be building on location at this moment? Nobody. ByuN's just like, you know what, I'm feeling a little bit YOLO today. Like, I'm just feeling like sending it, right? love it. Blink coming through, the Observer coming up next, still building. Command Center coming through as well, so he's tanking a few Marines will also build out. Siege tank Marines continue through. We are going to be seeing the barracks halfway done. The Command Center is still coming up. Stalkers will step down toward the natural as the gateway gets placed. And that next is still coming online as well. So again, a little bit of everything coming through for the moment. Can ByuN actually get himself back in this game with this crazy quick third? It's going to be on location, no flying about. Just going to be able to start producing SCVs and sending them right on over there. Let's get rid of the Observer, which is a nice little grab also. Stalker's going to blink down the low ground, just going to have ourselves a couple probes. Continue to move through. Charge on the Colossus, continue to build up so we get all of that brought through as well still. System combat and +1 building up. Marine Marauder still on the way out. Continue to settle in for the moment. Tank gonna get a few shots off. Hits coming in. I'm heading down the right-hand side. So the push is moving over. Marine Marauder medevac popping out. The armory building getting settled for the moment. Your rocks is going to get knocked on. Colossus, the Stalkers, the Immortal are going to finish those rocks up. Take that down. A few Marines step forward as well. We'll just see those Zealots going to turn around and go the other direction. So we'll chase back a little bit. Just going to have the Bunkers of Shell still building through. Marine Marauder medevac all coming up at that armory on as well. Now going to see the Colossus laser beaming the depot here for the moment. A couple of SCVs going down. Workers still dropping. 5 workers killed at the moment. A few Stalkers trying to get through for the Marauder. Going to be able to get that grab. Nice kill. Some supply is kind of nutsy. He's got so many Zealots. I don't think a couple of tanks are going to scare him. They're going to try and tank for ByuN, but look at the Prism just warps in as aggressively as it really could. Clem's PvT is extremely good against ByuN. Like, ByuN really struggles to play against Clem's Protoss. And Clem's